Quantum entanglement challenges our understanding of reality and consciousness. In 1914, the outbreak of World War I not only reshaped global politics, but also catalyzed profound inner transformations among those who witnessed its horrors. This video delves into how historical tragedies like this one can spark enlightenment, exploring the intersection of neuroscience and spiritual awakening, the layers of grief that underpin these transformations, and insights from a Spiritist perspective. Current cognitive science and neuroscience offer insights into the brain processes underlying enlightenment. Research by Richard Davidson at the University of Wisconsin-Madison has shown that long-term meditation practitioners exhibit distinct patterns of brain activity, particularly in areas associated with attention and emotional regulation. However, the science also complicates the narrative by suggesting that enlightenment is not a static state, but a dynamic process involving neuroplasticity. This aligns with the contemplative tradition's emphasis on continuous practice and transformation. Yet, it also introduces a paradox. If enlightenment is a process, how do we define its end? The challenge lies in navigating the tension between scientific understanding and the experiential nature of enlightenment. To embody enlightenment, one must genuinely mourn and let go of specific identities, relationships, and stories. This process is not abstract, but deeply personal. The dissolution of the ego requires confronting and releasing attachments, which can be profoundly painful. The path to enlightenment is not just about gaining new insights, but also about losing parts of oneself. This loss is a necessary step, as it allows for a deeper understanding of impermanence and interconnectedness. The cost is the dissolution of the ego, and the reward is a deeper understanding of interconnectedness. This process is not easy, and it requires courage and resilience to navigate the grief that arises. The Spiritist framework, rooted in the teachings of Allan Kardec, offers a unique perspective on consciousness as non-local and continuous across incarnations. This framework posits that the spirit is the unit of moral and experiential evolution, and that mediumship and influence are mechanisms of transmission between planes of existence. This aligns with contemplative traditions in emphasizing the continuity of consciousness, but it introduces a distinct view of moral evolution and the role of spirit guides. The Spiritist perspective offers a lens through which to understand the non-dual nature of reality, yet it also raises questions about the nature of the self and the role of guidance in the spiritual journey. Neoplatonism, a philosophical tradition rooted in the works of Plotinus, offers a unique perspective on the nature of reality and consciousness. Plotinus's Enneads describe a hierarchical universe where the One is the ultimate source of all existence. This tradition aligns with contemplative practices in emphasizing the importance of inner transformation and the realization of the divine within. However, it also introduces a distinct view of the cosmos as a living, knowing mind that the individual mind participates in. This framework challenges the modern understanding of enlightenment by suggesting that gnosis is not transcendence, but recognition of one's place within the cosmic order. The tension lies in navigating the paradox of individuality and universality. The human mind resists enlightenment because it challenges the ego's need for control and identity. Enlightenment requires the dissolution of the ego, which is a fundamental aspect of the self. This resistance is rooted in the fear of losing control and the need for a stable identity. The paradox lies in the tension between the desire for transformation and the fear of losing oneself. This resistance is not just a psychological mechanism, but a structural aspect of the human condition. The challenge is to navigate this tension and find a way to embrace the dissolution of the ego without losing oneself in the process. What must we genuinely mourn to embody the insights of enlightenment?